Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're enjoying your 3-day weekend. But for me, still doing research and planning out my week ahead. So I wanted to just throw a video out there. Several of our members have asked for some updated trend lines on SPY, which is basically a market. So we're going to take a look at those now. I pre-drew them out, so this video won't be 4 hours long. But I just want to go over these with you and then break it down into a lower time frame, and we can look from there. So you get some pretty major support for the long term. This is a daily chart. Going back to February 2015, you have this top over here, and now we'll run the long distance first. Then you have your base there, and there's your resistance here. Broke that resistance, moved up big time. So this one here is going to be some pretty big support coming into this area here, and another one here. You're working off your low side. Right here, and then you have this candle here, so it's kind of higher up, and then bringing it in a little bit more, you have this one here with this candle acting as support, this support right here, and now we hit our head right here. So this is a gap here at 209.77. We get another gap here at 203.12, and 186.43 is your next gap. So that's pretty much on the daily right now. So you're looking at quite a bit of support in this area. I will say, if this line fails, then I would say kiss this goodbye. That means we are definitely coming down to get this, and this. We don't have a definition yet on what we're going to do. We keep bumping our head here on the daily, 1, 2, 3 times, and it's not going higher. You figure it'd be a consolidation box trade, but it's not even doing that. And when I say that, I would take my highest candle and run it to the bottom of this candle over here. And this is, you are consolidating right now, but you're not pushing up to this top side to create any kind of double top. It's just lower highs. So I'm not sure what the market's waiting for. Maybe there's no more buyers, but we are looking a little bit red in the futures. So down about 46 last I checked, and we get some Brexit stuff coming out, and who knows? You get the inauguration this week, and then there's some, I think, CPI numbers and some other big numbers are also coming this week. So it should be interesting to see what's going to take place. We do also have a gap right here. I did not mark out, and that's at 220.09. So if we even get this 220.09, this is long term trend lines right here, and if they break and we get this, if it doesn't immediately bounce back up over this and hold support, then it's probably going to start failing pretty big. So let's drill this down to a lower time frame to look what we're looking at here for the hourly. Hourly, same thing. We're stuck in this zone right now, so your trade is from here to here. There really isn't anything unless this breaks, but your entry is when your indicators tell you to. If you're overbought in this situation and you want to make the ride properly, because you're going to bounce based on different time frames. So planning your trade for the full distance that you're looking for is a good idea. So really, an ideal situation here, if this really is our top, it's worth it to say to yourself, okay, instead of trading every single day, let me take some and say, I think I can get here in what amount of time. Use your ATR for that. So when you're at the top, that's when you plan for your longer term stuff. Just like when you're at the bottom, you plan for the longer term stuff for the upside, because you want the best possible entry. So, even if it doesn't fail here, you could still take a profit. If it does break and it hits here, you could take some profits off the table here, keep, and so on and so forth. So while maintaining a day trade at the same time, but pretty much just consolidation right here. But once this breaks, you're going to come into these two areas here. And then down a little bit more, and we do have these gaps down here, 209, 203, 186, and lower. So we'll have to see how this pattern fills out. But if this breaks, we are going to come to the top over here, which is going to be about 228.58 to hit another double top on the long term. So it would actually be a triple top because you have one right here. Anyway, so that's what SPY is looking at. Coming down a little bit here, you're going to have some support generally in this area, about 225 in that area. So once you, actually it's going to be a little bit higher because we'll leave it right there. But if it fails, it's going to go lower. So you can join us in a Skype chat room. We have over 100 people in there, amazing traders, great chartists, and we're there all day long and most nights too. So just everybody looking for profit and to work together to make sure that we all see what we're seeing and trading what we're trading. So make sure you stop in there. Just add me as a contact, mattostc, and I will invite you into that private group, and you can check it out and see if you enjoy it or not, and if it helps you or not. So if not, we will see you on the next video. Have yourself a fantastic day. All the new information's up on mattostocgp.com. That's mattostocgp.com. Have yourself a great afternoon, and good luck tomorrow.